Will Peacemaker Season 2's alternate dimension story be successful? This is Exasperated Nerd Explains. The second season of Peacemaker premiered, and the primary plot point at the moment is Peacemaker finding an alternate dimension where his father and brother are alive, with the trio being well-respected heroes. This seems likely to be the main driving force behind the entire season, where we will see alternative versions of most of the characters, while Peacemaker wrestles with the fact that this is the life he could have had, and may have if he decides to embody this world's Peacemaker, now that the other one has a giant hole in his abdomen. It does feel a little quick off the starting line to dive into this type of story. There have not been very many entries in the new DCU, and they are already going down the multiversal rabbit hole. I was disappointed when the trailer revealed that this was going to be a big part of the season, but I still hope that they do it well and it comes together in a satisfying way. I do think James Gunn has been able to do that again and again with his superhero work so far, so I will definitely be watching through the season, but I do admit that I'm going in with an attitude of, okay, I guess. Comic books have told multiversal or multidimensional stories for decades. It's not anything new, oftentimes it's a way to correct continuity or bring different versions of characters together, and it's not something that they necessarily should go to right away in the new DCU, given people seem tired of the Marvel version already.
Can we just be done?
Ooh, we're just getting started.
No, with the whole multiverse thing. It's not great. It's just been miss after miss.
And of course, we can't forget that this was also done in the Flash movie that failed spectacularly. Look, part of it is probably not that people are against these in general, but that a lot of these entries have been subpar. Deadpool and Wolverine is probably the example of it turning out the best, but most do not. I see some arguments that people are sick of it or that it's too confusing for audiences, but I don't think that's necessarily the case. I think people can figure it out pretty easily, especially in one story compared to, say, people keeping track of universes from film to film. I think people will be more confused about a Robert Pattinson Batman and a different Batman making movies at the same time compared to people who will sit down and watch a largely self-contained story about alternate dimensions. This method is an easy way to highlight the differences to where Peacemaker's at in his current life, and this alternative seemingly perfect, well, aside from the divorce probably, life is like. I do think the other shoe will drop, and there will end up being something really wrong with this dimension. The most obvious would be that his father's still a racist, and since he celebrated, most people in this dimension are racist, and he'll run across his friend in a camp or something like that, realize that this world's actually bad, and then kill his brother again, getting closure by wanting to do it this time. It may be better if it is a perfectly nice world, there's nothing wrong with it, and he simply has to come to terms with that, and end up missing the relationships from his real life since he lived them and they were the choices he made, as messed up as it may be. But I kind of think we will get the shortcut, this one is actually evil version instead. What did you think of the season premiere? Will this universe be evil? Let me know in the comments. If you've made it to the end, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with others to help the channel grow. Thanks for watching. Bye.